Hi, I'm Jeff Doyle. Welcome to this episode of Tracking 200. It's January 3rd. That means deer season 2022 is underway. I'm in New Hampshire. I've got some snow. It's pretty crunchy stuff. But I've got a couple cameras in here. I'm going to walk in, retrieve those. Haven't checked those since early November. So I'm excited to see what's on those. Maybe what made it through the season. May spend a little bit of time scouting too. So I'll bring the camera along and show what to find. Let's go. Looks like a melted out bear track here. Trying to think, yeah, I have seen a bear in here recently, so that could make sense. That or a big kitty cat. So I mounted the first camera here. Must be the batteries are dead because I haven't got anything since mid-November, and it's a Spypoint, one of the cellular cameras. It's on the kind of on top of a knob here, so I actually got cell phone reception, which is not something I have around here very much. Walked in 2.01 miles. Took me 50 minutes to get here, and I got it up there pretty high. I like to use these tree steps. Helps get the camera out of the line of sight of people and the animals. And there's no lock on it because if somebody wants to steal them, you know, they're gonna steal them, and it's a added weight to carry around when you're hiking around. And I didn't know I was gonna set this camera up here. I noticed this trail was in the rain, looks pretty well worn, and come to find out a buck put a scrape down here, so it was a pretty productive camera for the year. One other thing I like to do is, if I do put a tree step or anything in the tree, just stick a twig in it so it's easy to find for the next time. I don't have to get a hole started again. Seems like it's frozen right solid. There we go. Oh boy, that's the problem. Yikes. I don't know if this one's gonna have made it through the season. I'm not sure what happened there. Some moisture got into it, and boy, filled up with water and all rusty and everything. So, well. Yeah. Oh well. Throw that in the pack. Now, the first camera was up high. This camera's down low. This little trickle ends up going into a vley, and I put this camera right on the corner of the vley. So there was a scrape and decent trail there. They got hit quite a bit pre-rut. I'm curious to find out what survived the season and what else might have swung through here. Now the good news is the camera's there. The bad news is the trail looks like it's shifted from there over to here, so we'll find out if anything's on it. One thing I try to do when I do lock my cameras is make sure that I put the lock down so it drains out. I've had them freeze before and had to get my hands on there, breathe on and warm them up. Moment of truth here. Got my little Apple adapter. Get the phone out and look at some of the photos. Let's see what's on it. Even positioning that lock how I did down, it was still a bit frozen, so I just had to breathe on it a bit until it loosened up, work it a little bit, and eventually it popped open. Card in there straight. Oh. Let's see how we get that. Well, unfortunately, the ice on the road has made it really slick, and even though there's some snow to grip on there, up in front of me, I came down a hill where just going 1-2 miles an hour, back end wanted to come around on me, so it got pretty squirrely. I carry these cables around. I've yet to use them, so we're gonna give them a try. There's the before. We'll give them a shot. I test fit it, but it's been a couple years, so the instructions show to loop it around like that and then clip them in. And I think there's some tighteners that comes with it here. I'm gonna give that a go. First one took me about 10 minutes to get on. Let's see if I can do the next one any quicker. Part of the problem is getting it down underneath the tires there. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Looks like we're back out to some dirt. So I'm gonna take these off, and that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Tracking 200. Want to wish everybody a happy 2022. We'll see you on the trail.